All right. So there are three strategies I could show you tonight, but I don't know, depending on the time, right? I don't want it to take too much like
Mm,
time, you understand? That you can use to
mm,
trade using these scanners. Now, this ones are like combining strategy scanners, like three scanners together, right? Because
mm.
the good thing about these scanners, you can use them individually and also you can like kind of combine them,
Combine them.
all helps your precision and accuracy. You understand?
Mhm, mm.
So now the first strategy I would like to share with you is a combination of trend wave scanner, Q shot, and okay. These are powerful combination. As a matter of fact, when we have events, we use these ones on live session. Like we use it in taking live trades. You understand? And it has always worked
Okay.
for us. You get the point. So how does it work?
Yeah.
First of all, trend wave. Look at the word trend wave. Actually, it's a scanner that calculates the trend of the market, whether it's
Mm,
upward or downward. So using the trend
yeah.
line strategy. You understand? The breakout and so on
Mhm,
and so forth. But apart from that, embedded in all of these ones here are things that you may and probably will not have on your normal analysis, like volume profile, measurement of volatility level, and so on and so forth. So it helps the accuracy as well. As you can see, it has even something that looks like though normally, I'm not supposed to be saying all of this one because the main mission of Jifu is kind of helping newbies to trade like a pro. So meaning without even having the
yeah.
knowledge of Forex, you can as well use this. That's why you see that they're all color coded and pattern and so on and so forth. So, but then, this is important as well. When you look at this one, divergent, RSI, and so on and so forth. Even this is a volume profile as well, you know.
I'm
Now,
not seeing your mouse. You're not
you're not seeing
moving it. No, I'm not seeing your mouse.
really.
What do you mean?
You can't see the movement here.
Oh, okay, okay, can see it now. I didn't know, I was watching, looking at my own scanner. Not knowing that I
And
thought it
that's
was the Zoom scanner I was seeing.
so that's why you
Okay,
need to stop.
I can see you now.
Yeah, you need to stop sharing yours, so it will not be confusing. You are still sharing, like we are kind of
Am I
co-sharing.
sharing?
Yeah, it's
Oh, really?
co-sharing,
Let me stop sharing. Hold on.
so it will allow you to see clearly.
No, I'm not
Are you
sure. I think
done?
when you start sharing, it stops. Mine stops immediately.
Okay, I replaced it. All right. So, but at least you can see it now.
Yeah.
So now, if you look at this one, trend wave scanner. So what it does is it calls now. Why we use the three together quickly? Let me tell you why. Now, like I said, you can as well use only one of them. I mean, you can use one scanner for every trade idea, but this is our strategy that we use, and it helps us get the highest precision. Now,
Mm,
the trend wave scanner tells you what to buy or sell.
okay.
Hope you're writing. Then the
Yeah.
kill shot tells you when to buy,
Hold on. Let me see. You said one feature on the trend wave.
tells you what to buy or sell.
Okay.
While the kill shot tells you when to buy or sell, which means it tells you when it is ready.
Mm.
While the Sniper Pro tells you how strong is the readiness.
Oh, okay.
Do you have the three?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to give you an example of what I'm saying. You understand better when I start showing you examples. Although the market is closed now, but it's okay. Now, so uh also to be noted, okay, for me, this is a personal advice. Not that this strategy doesn't go with every pairs, but for me, I prefer using them for fast, volatile pairs. Personally, I like trading such pairs because I don't like spending too much time in the market. I like my TPs getting hit as soon as possible. And if it's going to be a stop loss, let us know in time. I hate staying too long in the market. And then, looking at these scanners as well, I think that works well for them based on the fact that they all embedded with the volatility and the volume profile indexes. Okay, you understand that, right? So
Yeah.
the pairs I recommend are number one, BTC USD, number two, gold, number three, US 30, number four, NAS 100, SPF 500, number five. And the last one there is actually maybe, yeah, US oil. I think that will be all when it comes to recommendations of pairs that I trade with this one. Okay.
With all the scanners or this particular kind of scanner?
You say what?
With all the scanners or a particular scanner?
With this particular strategy, combination of these three scanners,
Oh, okay.
personally. Now, that being noted, let's go straight to it. So how do we use it? Like I said, the first place, so when you get in, you click on your scanner, you get in, you click on your scanners. Let me remove this one. So you click on your, get out. So you click on your scanners, right? It shows all the 7 scanners. You click on trend wave. The next thing is what? You come to here, you see, if you look at your left, here, you see
Yeah, I
the,
know those on BTC,
yeah,
Forex, and
this
those
one is for
seen
cryptos, Forex, indices, and commodities. So now we'll talk about the first one. Let's talk about BTC. I take BTC USD, for example. Okay, 1 minute. Um, fine. Right. So as I was saying, now remember the first thing I said. I said the trend wave will give you what to buy or sell. Now we click on BTC USD. It tells us to buy. That's what trend wave says.
Mhm.
And now I'm not doing it on 1 minute. You could do it on any time frame you want, okay? But be me
Yeah,
being someone who is I don't like long trade. So like I'm a scalper, but not that scalper, the one that comes with calculation and all that. So now I do it on 15 minutes. Now you see on 15 minutes now it's telling me sell. You
yeah,
remember the consolidation I spoke of, right? So
yeah.
it's telling me sell. Okay.
Can you make
Now,
it bigger? Because it looks a bit tiny.
okay, can you see?
If
Okay,
you can
okay.
scroll, you have a bigger screen.
Don't worry. I'll make it bigger for you. How about now?
Yeah, it's good.
How about now?
Yeah, it's better.
All right, good. So now the trend wave has called a sell, which is what is telling us what to buy or what to sell, right? Now it's saying I
Mm.
should sell BTC. Now the thing is, it's okay, but then we have to confirm if it is ready. Remember, in market, generally in Forex, one of the things that we struggle with as Forex traders is sometimes, most times, not even sometimes, our analysis are always right. But when it will happen is what we don't know. That is why sometimes
Yeah,
you,
entry points.
good. You make an entry and then it will not go yet. It will go back, we going draw down. After taking you out and you've lost the trade, it may now go. It will now
It
still go
now go
your
your direction.
direction.
But
You
the
see,
most annoying thing.
most annoying thing. And since I've started using this one now, I mean, I mean, following the rules, you see that you can avoid all those stuff. It's all about patience and getting the precision. Now you will see. I'll prove that to
Okay.
you right here on this one. So let me hide this one. So now this is saying buy BT, sorry, sell BTC. Now for me, I'm like, okay, fine. I mean, let me just check if it is ready. So what do I do? Remember, I told you Killshot tells you when it is ready. So I go to Killshot. Now this is Killshot for me. What does Killshot do? What are the things you're looking at from Killshot? The first thing you look at from Killshot is volume.
Okay.
Now, is it a good volume or low volume? Now, if it is like now, as you can see,
Low
this is low
volume.
volume. Good. As it's low volume, you avoid it then. You won't take it yet. It is not ready. You don't have to check any other thing again.
Okay.
But then,
Uh,
what if it was good volume? Because I have to teach you how to use the three, right? So let's assume it's
mm,
a good volume. So if it's a good volume, check. The next thing you want to check is this box. What are you looking out
mhm.
for? You want this first M1, M5, M15 to be showing you blue because this talks about the trend. While this one talks about the
Yeah.
point of control. I will explain
Mhm.
what point of control is. Of course, trend. So if you look at the boxes
Yeah.
at the top there, they are talking about the trend of the
That's what
BTC.
you get to.
While this one
Exactly.
is talking about the point of control, the prices. So this area here is what is called point of control. Point of control actually calculates about 6 hours back the volume of the market, 6 hours back. Like, so to calculate them, and let you know where the area of control is when it comes to the order in the markets. So now, anywhere this control is, as you can see, the orange line here, this orange line is point of control. If the market is above it, it is going for a buy. If the market is below it, it's going for a sell. Do you get my point now? Now, this box now tells you all the time frame. You don't need to go different time frames. It's telling you here that on M1, the trend of BTC is up, M5 is up, M15 is down, M30 is down, H4 is up, daily is up. Do you see it now? But you only need this three, because we are scalping, right? If this three says up, 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 you are good to go. Even if this one says red, but so long this three says up, 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 you are good to go. The next thing you need is a POC. You want to know if the market is below the POC or is above it. Now, right now on 15 minutes, it is above. The M30 says it's above. The H1 says below. So you must wait. Now, what do you do here again? You wait. Meaning, assuming this one is a good volume, you wait. You wait until this turns blue. This 6, at least this 6 must be blue. This 3 upward, up here.
Oh, before you take.
Yeah. When they are blue, then it's ready to buy. Do you see it now? The first one, trend line, tells you what to sell. Like, okay, when the pair, it tells you the pair and tells you if it's selling or buying. That's the trend line, where trend wave scanner tells you that.
Okay, more like trend wave calls the trades for you.
Also trade for you,
good. The trade for you, yeah.
Yes, the Killshot tells you when it's ready. Now it is not ready now. So meaning, if without this one now, you could have probably you enter this trade, you just be seeing dancing, and at the end of the day, it may not even go your way.
I'm in card chef. We'll go to that again. We'll go to card chef later. And that's what is happening there.
Yeah. So now you wait for these two to go blue. No matter how long, just wait. You keep coming to check. Okay. Now let's assume these 6 are now blue. Let's assume they are now blue, all of them, the 6. Are you going to take the trade? Not yet. Because when they are blue, now they are ready. But you need them to be sure, to be very strong. You want to be sure if this is a pullback or it's actually a trend. How do you now know that? You go to Sniper Pro. Do you see the combination now?
Yeah.
I love this. This has been working for us. Do you know that every seminar, every event we have, we take live trade, and this is what helps us. By the way, I'm in this trade and I'm already in profit. I didn't take it based on this 3. I took it based on what we call smart monies. But of course, okay. So let's go there. Now, what are you doing here? First of all, this board tells you what is going on. Number one, if you see the market says bullish, it means the trend is bullish. Now, sometimes, of course, you know what makes you a market bullish? When the market is on its way up, right?
Yeah.
Now, but sometimes a market may be on its way up and it's actually a pullback.
Yeah, pullback.
Or it's actually a consolidation, which is going between 2 points. You want to know the kind of bullish trend it is. But when you see it trending, it means the market is actually up, on its way up. It's not a pullback. It's neither consolidating. The market is confirmed to go up. Do you get my point? Now the last one is, okay, the market is bullish, is trending, which is confirming the buys very, very well. But then what about the strength? Is it weak, very weak? It is weak, neutral, or strong or very strong? It is neutral. And that's why you see, because of low volume, that's why this one is neutral. And even if it's good volume, you see it as at least strong or very strong. Do you get my point? You understand? If you look at this now, Sniper Pro on its own is a scanner that, okay, look at this. It calls trade as well. Look at Sniper Pro call this trade. This was the entry, stop loss, TP1, TP2. And it gives 1 to 2. Like this now, it has hit TP1, which means this is equal, TP1 is equal to your risk. This is 1 to 1 already. TP2 gives you double of your risk. So if you used $100 on this trade, it will have given you $100 extra here. And this is going to give you $200. But we're not talking about Sniper Pro right now. We're only talking about using it as a confirmation. That's one thing I like about Killshot and Sniper Pro. You can use them as confirmation for other scanners. apart from the fact that you can use them to take a trade. Do you see how this works together? Now, let's talk about a good case scenario. A good case scenario. What would you see to make you take this trade right now? So first thing, remember, it calls the trade at 15 minutes. It says what? It says sell, right? At 15 minutes, right?
Yeah.
It sell.
Mm-hmm.
Now, you want to know whether this is real. As soon as you get to Killshot, what you are looking for to confirm this sell is red, 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 not blue.
Yeah.
Do you get my point?
Mm-hmm.
At this, the first three boxes should be red, down, down. This one should be red, below, below, below. And this one, of course, will be good volume. But right now, it says up, up, only 2 red here out of the 6. This nullify that trade. You won't take it.
Oh,
Do you see it now?
yeah.
So it nullifies it already. You won't take it. But let's say this one now shows down, down, down. Like all of them show down, 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 good volume. It means it's ready. But how strong it is to quickly get to your TP, you need that to know that. And then you have to know also. So if you have to know also if this is a trend or it's just a pullback to sell. If it's a pullback to sell, it will help you to take lesser TP, maybe TP2, TP3. You understand? You won't go to all the TP, you won't go all the way.
Damn,
Do you
man,
get
this
my point?
combination is mad.
I'm telling you, it is. That's why we get.
This combo is mad. I really need to do
I'm telling
into
you.
this thing, man.
I'm telling you.
You know,
So now,
what I like about this is that this Sniper Pro now how it gives you the trend now. Okay, you're bullish or you're bearish, and
I'm
it's telling
telling
you the
you
strength of the trend,
you
whether it's a pullback or a continuation or oh
you
man,
you've not even seen it all.
man,
It also has, if you are using
man.
Sniper Pro alone, it has a counting system. This one means it has about 5 confirmations confirming a buy. And anytime you have +5 and above, you always take the trade. That's don't let me confuse you. I'm not supposed to present Sniper Pro to you right now. The first strategy I'm presenting to you is combination of the 3. But by the
Yeah,
way,
cool.
I'm in more profit now. I mean, look at this. It's already over TP1. So
Mm,
uh now so you see, so let's assume that one was good. It's down, 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 and everything good volume. Now, for you to now sell finally, you need this one to tell you number one. Don't confuse it with what I want to say now. Either this one tells you bullish
mm,
and it tells you pull back, pulling back, which means
mm,
it's
mm.
just going to pull back. So you wait
Retracements.
ahead to just retest and then come back down. And then it
Mm,
tells you neutral or weak, which means this bullish trend though is not really a bullish trend. It's just a pullback, and that's why it is weak, neutral, or very weak. So you can't bank
mm.
on it to buy because it's bullish. You can
So at this
sell.
point now it's 50-50 now, the neutral.
The neutral is 50-50, but if it is pullback, it's okay. But this one now, in terms of strength, but trend is bullish. But what do you wait for
Mm,
now? Why do you think it's neutral? Because the volume is low. So you wait for when there's
mm,
volume. Do you get it? So I'm giving you the case scenario where you sell. Or if it's not showing you that, it's showing you bearish here, and it's showing you
mm,
trending, and it's showing you strong or very strong, then you go back to trend wave and take your sell with ease. And when you take your sell, for me, I always stop at TP3 or TP2, TP3. Or I break even, I take some profit, partial profit, and then I
the
go
trail.
to then I trail. I mean, I now wait for. I will leave the rest to flow, but mostly I stop here because I
So
always
right
enjoy
now
this.
it's consolidating now. That
Yeah,
box,
that's right.
that blue box
Yes,
is your
consolidation.
consolidation, right?
Yes.
So how do you now know? Because I'm seeing entry, I'm seeing stop loss, right? Is it that
Sorry.
your
No.
entry is a buy stop or a how do you
Good.
said pending?
Good.
Is it mark
Good. No, good. Don't worry. So when you are
okay.
using trend wave alone, okay,
Hmm,
now you use a buy stop
okay.
or yes, so you use a buy stop or you allow it to go. And normally, what it does usually do is, which it has done here, the short was actually called here. This thing has been
Mm-hmm.
long. It was called here. So which means all this entry, everything has already been here. So whoever now it was called here. So the idea of trend wave is it goes down below the entry, then you wait for a retest. So you set a sell limit, which you see it has
Oh,
taken
hey,
this.
yeah, I wanted to ask that question. I normally see the call either short or long, then you move forward again. So I'm always
Yes.
confused of the entry. I see the
Yeah.
entry there.
Yeah,
So
it's supposed to be. So you see it now. So this trade will go like this. As at that time, this setup wouldn't have shown yet. After the short is called, the moment
mm,
short is called and it comes like this, then this setup will come up. So it will now be like a retest. You understand?
when it calls the shots, does the this entry criteria and the entry
Parameters.
and the exit parameters do they come at the same time it calls the shot, or at what point do they
No,
come
no,
up?
no. So after the short is called,
Mm,
and this one makes a retest. Okay.
mm.
So this one is then this one comes up, but you will not take it yet. You understand? That's to come down. Okay. Then it will retest here. You get my point? Sorry,
Where is
forgive
it
me. After
retesting
this one is
the
called.
entry?
No, this one is called. Look at it now as it's called here. If you look at this one now, it goes below
Yeah, that
already.
candle. Mm-hmm.
And the moment this candle is formed, then the entries will fall. So you will now set this one as sell limit. So it goes back to touch you. Do you get my point? Remember this candle here
Where
was
you
a
said
call.
sorry, where do you, can you expand it a little bit?
All right.
Yeah. Aha.
So look
Got
at
that.
it. Look at it now. So you see this candle, the short gets called as
The
soon as it
short,
breaks
yeah.
this. You see this line here, this line. This is 238. This one that was green here that became red here. If you notice,
Mm.
it got broken here.
Oh, okay. That the 238 turns red when it's short.
Yes, turns red when it's short.
Okay.
So,
And green when
and
it's long.
yes, and look at the candle as thick as it was when it broke. So it means the momentum was strong. After the close of this one, it will wait for another one. Okay, this is actually the candle that made the call. That's why you see it pointing to it that this was the candle.
Yes.
It formed below this line. After this one broke
Mm.
in, it formed. So it said this is a call. So as this one has done, so as at that time, this call was made. You see, if you look at this candle, you understand, it's on this entry. Do you get?
Exactly. Yeah.
So now when you make that call, normally you will take, let's say you take the trade idea, you will take it from there. You understand?
Mm.
If you see it. But if you miss it, let's say it came down here, you can also set a limit of which you can see it came down there several times, still dancing around. This is the stop loss. Now, stop loss must always be because you know why? It was consolidating. It was a consolidation before the break. Stop loss will be above the
Mm.
consolidation. But I didn't mean it was not a
Okay.
consolidation. Stop loss is usually above this short, like somewhere like this one.
Okay,
Do you
that's
get my
just
point?
above the candle before the short was called.
Yes. So you see how intelligent this whole thing is. So stop loss is above this consolidation that since this one is like this, what you expect is it breaks downward like this and then retest and go down. But if it goes this way, you know that it has invalidated this consolidation box, meaning it's on its way up. So that's stop loss. That's why stop loss
So
is
okay,
very good.
talking about invalidation now, at what point do you think this trade is no longer good? Because now, from what you are saying, now it's going back, like it's going towards the stop loss now.
Sorry, one
Now,
minute.
looking at this,
Can you give me a minute?
okay,
Where is my record? Sorry. Um,
no
all right.
problem. Even if it's so long, I'll sit down and watch it.
Yeah. So, as I was saying, now, I was talking about the intelligence of these things, right? So normally it is expected that if this ever crosses this border, and which is a strategy, for me as a forex trader, these were things that
Mm,
we were doing by ourselves based on analysis. Now you see robot doing the same thing. I mean, the intelligence level of mapping out consolidation on its own. You understand? That's
mm,
one thing I like about Jifu. The difference between Jifu and other robot is every scanner has one educator that is working on them, checking them, the behavior, and they update the efficiency level based on the market conditions. Market conditions changes
yeah.
every now and then, which is the
Mm.
downside of many EA products. You understand? But
Mm.
they always update and update and update. Like this Sniper Pro. Okay, I'm not here to talk about any other. Don't let me mix it up. So the strategy of this now, in order to summarize this, first of all, trend wave. calls the trade, you confirm with Killshot, and also you now check how ready with Sniper Pro. Okay, so we're going to have another session soon, maybe tomorrow. We'll have that, and I'll take you on each of them individually. You understand?
Okay.
Now, there are other scanners actually, like Smart Scanner. I mean, my strategy, I don't know about this yet, but at least this one, because a lot of people love this one, and this one, then this Sniper Pro, and this Supernova also. I've not really checked it, but it's very powerful too. I mean, if you look at look at the Supernova, according to those who have used it, they say it's very, very incredible, but I've not really studied it. It also tells you it act like Killshot, but I think it comes with something better and simpler. But I will study that. If you look at smart money scanner, which are, like I said, I'm tempted, but not now. I mean, for the sake of someone who wants to use this video, I'm like, okay, this is the strategy we'll talk about here. This is the smart monies. This one works like smart
What's the
money,
name of this indicator? I know this
smart monies.
indicator. No, there's a particular indicator he's using. Those this thing that covered it like a snake that is going with it. I forgot the name of that indicator. You understand what I'm saying? Hello? Hello, I can't hear you again. Hello? Oops.
Mm.
Hello?
Yeah, I'm back. Sorry.